This is ASHGARD Infinity Mask. Now, I have booted this game up already. I haven't played it, but I've gotten to this point. I just want to point something out. I don't know if this will be for anybody else, but in this demo, by default, there's no sound when you load it. So, you go into your options, go to your audio, and turn the master volume up. That took me more minutes than I would like to admit to get where I wanted it. Actually, it's a little bit loud, so I'm going to turn this down a little bit. How much? That seems fine. All right, let's go. New game, normal. This is as far as I've gotten this screen right here. So everything else past this is new to me. Let's see what this game's all about. Some cutscene, big tree. Kind of looks like Valheim. Okay. There was a game that came out a few years ago, actually many years ago at this point, called Hob. And that's kind of what this is reminding me of already. I should try that game out again. How about this? Okay, we got a robot man. He's sleeping. Heart. That could work. Looks like a hand. Slap that on there. Oh, we can speed it. Nice. We can speed it. Ooh, we can fast forward the cutscene. I like that. You don't have to skip it. You can move freely around. Okay. So I can crawl forward. I can't turn, but I can crawl in one direction. Look around with the right stick. This is definitely an Unreal game. I'm just kind of speed reading this because it's a demo. I'm not overly invested in the dialogue. Embla will need to jump over obstacles. Okay. Okay, so we are already seeing the... Ooh. I don't have the best system in the world. It's not new. It's not extremely powerful. It's a 3060 TS, but we're definitely turning down some of these graphics. Shadow quality. We'll send these to medium. Virtual shadow maps. Let's turn that off. This is an Unreal Engine game. Unreal Engine is cool, but it definitely has some issues out of the box with performance on sort of mid-tier systems like mine is. Post-processing, foliage. Let's turn this all down to high. I'm actually going to turn this down to low. I'm not a huge motion blur guy. Not really my thing. All right, let's see how we're doing now. And then, it's doing okay. I have a feeling that rain is really a killer on performance. Jump. Oh. 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 Okay. I'm stuck. I'm dying. I'm in the oil. Looks like it's going to be a quick run. All right, death number 1. I couldn't jump once I was in there. Load game, yeah, sure. Continue, yes. All right, I see some, what looks like German. So a little bit of German in the loading screen. Okay, the jump is like a boost. Oh, man. That's rough. I'm going to turn everything down to low. I'm all about frame rate, I'm going to be totally honest. So, oh, there we go. Let's try those. That helped. Motion blur is awful. I don't like motion blur. I try to be respectful of the devs' efforts when I make these videos. I know it's really hard to make games, especially for a lot of these independent developers. So, let's see. Okay, that's better. The camera is very... It's like very sharp. I don't know how to describe it. It moves very quickly. All right. Missed that jump. It is also apparently fixed in place. Okay, once you're in that sludge, you cannot jump. Yeah, the camera doesn't like reposition at all. So you do have to reposition it manually. Got here. Okay, not interesting. Doodle jump. All right. Let's see how interactive these levels are. Sprint. I really can sprint. Okay. These are also all, you're seeing the icons for the controller buttons. These are all the Xbox ones. It did not, I use a PlayStation controller on PC. So that's just something I gotta live with a lot of the time, but. All right, here we go. This seems like a pretty obvious physics puzzle. That. Boom. I wonder if I'm supposed to, oh, you're supposed to sprint and do this. Got it, all right. I'll just make the jump next time. That little secret. Live for a while. I assume that means that's life. Oh, wait, there's another one, right? Oh, I got that. Okay. I really like the world design. It kind of reminds me of Borderlands, a little bit more colorful, but I had not played any Borderlands past 2, but I played 1 a lot, and kind of reminds me of that. Like a big trash planet, in the best way possible. Yeah, it reminds me of that and Hob. Game, all right, climbing. Quick, I like that. Do I have any? Oh, I can roll. Roll with the circle button, which I believe is B on Xbox controller. Any punches? Not yet. But it might not be that kind of game. Maybe it's just a run around collecting. I don't know. Trying to take in that atmosphere a little bit. The music is very, you know, it's got nice ambient music, and oh, we're in the trash. We're in the dump. Let's try it again. Yeah, when you sprint, you get a lot more distance out of that jump. Feels good. All right, once you, the jumping felt a little awkward to me at first, but once I get the hang of it, about using the momentum to get more distance, it feels nice. Well, I'm getting a bunch of healing items, what appear to be healing items, so I assume, I was going to say, I assume I'm going to have some combat. There's a sword. That looks useful. It does. Should do for now. Take this with us. And look, can attack enemies. Ah. Alright, we got a 3-hit combo. Or 4-hit. So it was. 2. And you can see my stamina down there in the lower left, right below my health. Wooden bolt. Okay, so here's our ranged weapon. Nope. Live for a while. Maybe the bolts are not like crossbow bolts. Maybe there's something else. Nope. I don't see any inventory here yet. No, those are definitely for a crossbow of some sort, or a bolt shooter. The living, I can't see what that says. Is this no? I was trying to see if the clicking in the right stick would like reposition the camera, but it does not. I wonder if there's a setting to give the camera like a little bit of, to give the camera a little bit of autonomy, but I don't see it. Right now you have to control, it seems like I have to control the camera entirely manually. Just, it's with the right stick, but do you really want to, yeah, cancel, that's fine. Do you really want to save? Yes, there we go. It is really, the camera is really snappy. I don't know how else to describe it. It's a little jarring. That's all. I find it a little jarring. What's this? Another lift for a vial. I feel like I'm going to be fighting a lot of stuff. Got Guilty Spark following me around. Wonder what his deal is. Is that more climbing? Sag it. No? Okay. Alright, I guess there's no way forward from here. I don't see any way forward. That's definitely where we gotta go. Okay. Alright, having a little bit of trouble getting down this ladder. Do we just do that? And then reposition the camera, and now we can move down. Alright. Okay, I think we need a descend ladder button, boys. Sprint. Jump. Sprint. Jump. That sounds like it's gonna fall. Nope. Okay. Ooh, a tree. What we got here? Hey, it looks like a tridge root. In it. Test it. So that heals. Got it. Okay. Here. Boom. What's that supposed to be? I think it's a robot swinging a hammer. I wonder who's, is that the little orbs dialogue with the question marks? Is that what that's implying? Is that he's replying to that? I think that's what it means. All right, so overall, so far, the controls are pretty good. The performance is not so good. And it's an interesting concept, for sure. I like this robot protagonist. Test your new toy. Yeah, okay. Lock on. Right, yeah. Oh, okay, so it's souls. Got it. Oh, man. He is aggro. Dodge. Oh, okay. Nope. Whoa. Heal. Dodge. Attack. Okay. Okay. That was jarring. That's getting uncomfortable. You can attack your defenses as much as we desired. Let's see, this should work. Oh, the orb is a shield now. Alright. Cool, I was just going to take his wooden shield, but that's better. That's metal. Metal is stronger than wood. Manifest as a shield you can use it to block. Yeah, left trigger. If you press button at the right time, you can parry attacks. Got it. Oh, I mistimed that. I'm getting rolled. I'm dead. Alright. Yeah, let's try again. We'll try right here, sure. I can see in this loading screen they've got some kind of, well, it looks kind of like a crossbow. It's similar shape to a crossbow, so maybe the robot, the orb, Guilty Spark, will manifest as a crossbow at some point. What's that? Oh, another poster. Got it. Don't walk in the water. I think it's interesting that they made the choice to make it so that you could walk in the water, but that it would kill you. A lot of games just don't let you walk in the water. I can't stand that. Let's go. Yes, lock off. Ooh, let's try to knock one of those robots into this water right here and see if that works. Speed up. I like this speeding up thing. I really do. I think that's probably the thing I like the most, to be totally honest. Okay. I'm not playing this correctly. Oh, they're so aggressive. I want to kill one. Jeez, I'm not going to kill any. I'm going to die again. I can't move. Okay, I've resheathed my weapon for some reason after getting knocked down. Not a huge fan of that. Alright, well, we kill this one. And then I'm going to try to knock him into the water. Let's see. He's just going to die. The enemies are really aggressive. Oh, he had a better looking sword. More of them. Even now, you should try dodging, waiting for the right moment. Alright, so now we got 3. Will say, I like that the enemies have different looks to them. They seem like basic enemies, but they've got little different, what would you call them, accoutrements. They have visual, they're visually different. That's cool. Yeah, I've literally... So we're trying to heal here. There we go. Okay, that 4th one knocks them back. So, okay, I'm out of stamina. The combat is very spammy. You kind of just gotta get them into a spot where they will attack and you can back up, and then just start hammering your attack button. There might, I don't know. I found the shield to kind of be a bait. It's me. I'm following you. I'm the camera. Looking around like, what? No, I don't know. Am I even asking you? Let's keep going. This place gives me the creeps. Heal. Okay. I'm sensing a boss fight coming up here. That looks like it's probably a boss arena. I don't think I can jump up there. Oh, you gotta, like, aim it. When you pull that shield up, you're in full third-person shooter controls. It fixes the camera right over your shoulder. Can you swing? Yeah, you can. That's interesting. I have to sprint. Am I missing something here? Yes, I am. I'm literally missing the thing directly in front of my face. Okay. There we go. So tilting the camera up seems like a pretty good way, or tilting it down so it's above your character. Seems like the best way to make some of these more finicky jumps. Okay. Here we go. Boss time. Boss time, I reckon. Is my character floating? Oh, crossbow! There it is. Goot. This guy's a real jerk. trigger. Endless Chaff is a modified crossbow made from the scrap. It can fire bolts to hit distant targets. Hold the button to automatically fire multiple shots. Yeah, this is what was missing. Stop. Oh. Jeez. So I like what this game is going for aesthetically, but the performance is rough, man. Someone's shooting at me, too, right? I'm not crazy. There he is. Alright, just hold it down. Plink away. You do have limited crossbow shots. I actually like that. I prefer that to just like an unlimited ranged weapon. Like, I think it makes more sense. And it adds a little bit of, well, it's ammo. It just makes sense. It adds some tension. Let's go up here. Saw this. What do we got? Bolts. Healing. Wooden bolt. Alright. This will heal up. I was wrong about it being a boss, but I was not wrong about it being a combat arena. Yeah. Ooh, man. Frame rate is rough. Again, I have a mid-tier computer system, 3060 Ti, you know, for a graphics card. It's not a state-of-the-art computer, but should games only be made for state-of-the-art computers? Should Unreal Engine only work on state-of-the-art computers? Am I floating? I don't think I am. I think because I had to turn shadows so far down, it just kind of looks messed up. But anyway, all right, I'm going to cut it here. This is an interesting game. It's an interesting concept. I really like the aesthetics. I think like robot protagonists actually are really interesting in video games because you could have, you know, I'm starting as sort of a bipedal human-looking robot, but who's to say that I don't turn into a giant spider robot later on? You know, you can just swap out parts. We saw it at the start. I had no arm, and then, you know, Guilty Spark here stuck an arm on me. So maybe later in this game you can modify your character to have, you know, another arm coming out of your back that holds a giant gun, and it could be really cool. So I think that stuff is neat. It's going for sort of, it seems like it's going for sort of a Souls-like thing. I will say, like, the performance is, I would find this unacceptable in a finished game. I would not play a game that was that ran like this. I would return it, unfortunately. I hope that they can figure that out in the finished product. Again, this is a demo. It's still really early, so you know, give them some time. We'll see if it when this game comes out, if they can get that fixed up. The controls feel a little awkward. It's like, this feels good, like controlling your character, moving around. That feels pretty good, but the camera is somewhat jarring, and I do think that games like 3D platformers really do need some automated camera work. If that means you got to figure out like spots where the camera needs to go into a fixed position to give you the best view of what you're trying to do, then I think it's worth it. Having people fully control the camera at all times, like you're in a first-person shooter, like those controllers. That's how this works. I don't think it's working yet. So, best of luck to the devs, and yeah, best of luck. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of ASHGARD, and I will see you next time.